Morning all. This is today's load. We are going to be taking it down to Calne, which is down past Cirencester. Cinderella's going to get wet and miserable again. But it's another day, it's another dollar, and it's another vlog. So welcome to My Trucking Life. I'm CJACEY. That's Bird, that's Pooh, and that's newly acquitted Little Joe. Let's get cracking, shall we? We're just going to take a steady. We've got a pretty big overhang. But I had to look on the government website yesterday and the DVLA and everything like that, and they reckon I don't need any marker lights or anything. So I've just settled for the high-vis tape. Hopefully this Tesco's is going left and we can go right. There you go. Don't think it is Tesco actually, sorry. Yeah, so it's overhanging and it's floor packs. So I will be stopping as soon as I can to get it all checked over. They're horrible because you have to make sure all the wood, tiny little bits of wood, are secure on the top, and it's a bit time consuming. New Aston Martin, baby! Oh! They are growing on me, but they're a bit diverse for me. I prefer slightly older shape. I've just remembered we're going over Birdlip Hill again, or the hot air balloon. So it's going to be a bit of a test with today's load, guys, I tell you. Not like the easy cabin that we had pulling up there yesterday. Not even going to add any thoughts whatsoever here. God. Oh gosh. Well, we just stopped at the services. Got all our straps tightened up a bit. Nothing had come considerably loose, so that's good. That's very good. I just had to adjust one of my red and white pieces of tape. It had wrapped itself around, so I got that sorted. It's far too wet to consider taking you out. I did want to. I was going to put something over you while I went outside, but it is bucketing down. So I do apologise. Get on your perch, why don't you? What's the matter with you? There you go. Right, this guy's doing I don't know what. So I'm gonna make hay one. Thank you. I'm gonna get out the way while they sort it out amongst themselves. Oh. Yeah, so we stopped at Strensham Services. Strensham Services. Oh yeah, other services are available. Right. I want to thank you all for your comments on yesterday's video already. Luke C, spotting that I was near to him at Birdlip. Well, can't think of the others off the top of my head. Oh, Adrian Lockley says he might be coming down to the show. Are you going? Come on. I'd waited for you and you're waiting for people that aren't even existing. There's no one there. I knew he was going to stop. I'd have carried on. Never mind. It's still raining. Just getting towards the M4 now. I've actually had to change my route. There's a low bridge which my load won't get underneath, just at the bottom of the A429. So I was either going to carry on into Swindon and turn right onto the M4, sorry. But instead I'm just going to stay on the M5 down to the M4. It is a longer way, but there's nothing I can do about it. Let's see. Alright, well, we've just come around Chippenham, I believe it was. Yeah. Had a bit of a dicey moment where Google had a bit of a brain fart and changed its mind to send me through the middle of Chippenham. So we've been through the town centre itself as opposed to going around the main ring road. So coming up is a clip of me going through there. It has got some music over the back of it. There'll be a link in the description below if you want to go and check them out, and also I'll also put an annotation on the screen if you want to skip it all out altogether. But there's a beautiful arch bridge in Chippenham that I didn't know about, and I wanted to include the footage to show that because it's a really nice little town. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that little clip. If you like the music, like I say, go and check out the link in the description. It's all via No Copyright Sounds, his YouTube channel, which is also there in the description as well. We're just 4 miles away from our destination now. And would you believe it? We are almost at the site now and it's stopped raining, I think. Mother Nature! Are you really being so kind as to keeping me dry today? We have had nothing but rain altogether so far. Well, it looks like they knew I was coming and they've swept the road for me. Alright mate, ta-ra, ta-ra. Alright, so the gods just checking up on me there. I wasn't going to take it, but it seems I'm... Wow, these trees! These stupid trees! Bing! Bing! God help us if we had a really tall load on, we'd have ended up with half the trees being delivered here as well. So... like I said, we're about half an hour late, and thanks to the delay around the town just now, it's more like 45 minutes. Just got to find out where we have to deliver these houses, and hopefully I can bring you some of the unloading shots. And here's the compound now by the looks. There's another tree sticking out. And it's lovely and clean. Oh, it's a brand new site by the looks. Awesome. Back in a minute. Right guys, after much debating in the rain, we are calling off the attempt to get up there. They're just going to try and pull me up with the JCB and all sorts. We got to quickly just unload me here as quick as I can because I don't feel safe. It was a bit like a spin out on ice road truckers, if you've seen it, when they start going up a hill and they stop and have to reverse back. Only if you look to the left of me, there's nowhere I can escape to apart from going down a ditch. So we're going to get as quick as we can unloaded, and we're going to get out of here. Well, just one more pack to get off now. That's the hill I was trying to get up. I made it about halfway, but it's just too muddy, look. Can't get any traction at all, even though the digger's scraped as much off as he could. I gave it a try, but now we're all muddy again. My wheels are dirty again. Never mind, the joys of trucking, eh? I've got enough clay inside here to film a sex scene with Demi Moore. Alright, so we've just had our 15-minute break outside of the site, pretty much, just down the road. We are heading over to Newport now to go and get a coil, but I think I'm going to need a half an hour before we get there, because we're on 3 hours 29 and it's 49 miles to get there, so with the traffic I'm going to say we ain't going to make it. So we're going to have to stop for half an hour. We just snuck through the town of Calne, and yes, I guess it's just one of them things. The site didn't seem to understand about me not getting up that hill. I gave it a try. I'm always willing to give it a try if I think there is a small possibility. However, it was just too slippy. Couldn't get any traction whatsoever. But we're empty, we're safe, and we didn't cause any damage. And bridge number 1, England to Wales. Okay, well, we've had a brief wait for our coil. We have got her on now, and yes, it's definitely a big girl. I'll quickly show it you, and then I'll try and get a time lapse of me sheeting it all up. It is 28.5 tonne, I believe, if I remember correctly off my paperwork. So there she is, 28.5 tonnes of steel. So I'll put you up there, get a quick time lapse on the go, and hope it doesn't capture something funny like me blowing away holding onto a sheet. But unbeknown to me, I've just come to have a look at the footage and see if it's worked, and as I put the camera down on the strap, it looks like I've pressed the button on the front by accident. So that means when I thought I was talking, all I've done is take a picture of myself. So my apologies for that, but I now know that the bracket's strong enough to do that, so I'll try and do it again sometime in the future. I do apologise, guys, I was really excited about that. And homeward bound, Wales back to England. Okay, well, we've just pulled into the services. One of the ties on my sheet had come a bit loose and it was starting to flap a bit, so I've just put an extra strap over that. And now we're going to carry on heading back up to the yard. It's 4 o'clock now, so it's going to be getting on for 6 o'clock by the time we get there, so it's going to be a pretty late finish. This looks like it's going to be my view for the next hour until we get back to the yard. So I'm going to end the vlog right now to save any time when I get back to the yard. And yeah, tomorrow's going to be a busy day. We are going to be unloading this coil in the morning, We've got to be there by 6 o'clock in the morning, so we've got to get up early. I would have rather gone there tonight, so I could have got a head start in the morning, but no, we're going to lose an hour to an hour and a half in the morning coming up to Tippett. Then we're going back to the yard to collect another coil to go back to the same place as this one. Then we're going to go back to the yard again, and I'll probably diesel up then, and we change into another trailer with bricks on that we've got to go and take. I'm not sure exactly where, actually, over this way somewhere. And then we will be heading over to the house factory to pick up a load to hopefully run off with, but I can't imagine me having much time of the day left once I've done those 3 multi-drops. So when I say multi-drops, it's 3 separate trailers, so technically it's not a multi-drop, but it will be a multi-drop as far as I'm concerned, because I'll be doing 2 extra drops and then picking up a load to run down the road with. So on behalf of me, little Joe, Bird and Pooh, and of course Cinderella, I bid you all a good night, a good morning, a good evening, or whatever time it may be while you're watching this. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.